currency. So since this one is euro, so euro is a foreign currency, and then home currency is USD. So USD 1.08 USD, yeah, against euro, and then us 1.0850 USD against euro. But remember, yeah, by right, the question give you ringgit Malaysia against euro, yeah, class. Okay, but this one, Malaysian ringgit against USD, not Malaysian ringgit against euro. And then this one, USD against euro. So meaning to say, by having these two informations of these European terms and American terms, meaning to say that we can do the cross-rate that we learned in chapter 4. Okay, so now you have Malaysian ringgit against USD, and then now you have USD against euro. So meaning to say that we're able to get Malaysian ringgit against euro by using cross rates. So when you do the cross rates, so this one, yeah, so the cross rate, let me see. Okay, so let's check. So we want the question asks you to put this in the sequence, yeah? RM per euro, yeah? RM, Ringgit Malaysia, as numerator, and then euro as denominator. So meaning to say, we can put Ringgit Malaysia, A against C times C against B. So that's what we learned in the class, isn't it? So we are dealing bit and bit. So Ringgit Malaysia against the repetitive currency, in this case USD, and then times with USD against euro. So let's check the sequence. Ringgit Malaysia against USD, yes, sequence. And then USD against euro, sequence as well. So in this case, we don't have to take the reciprocal. Yeah, so since we don't have to take reciprocal, so this one pretty easy like class. Yeah, so pretty easy. So take the bit for both sides, and then you will get this answer. Okay, so then do the same for us. Yeah, so this one also, we just that Ringgit Malaysia against USD us times with USD against euro us. So this one is like sequence based on the question, so you don't have to take reciprocal, meaning that 1 over something, right? So this one is pretty basic lah. Okay, so straightforward, so you don't have to do anything, just take whatever the answer that you can gather on top, then you will get this question, this answer, meaning that now you have Ringgit Malaysia euro, okay, for bit and asked. So once I have this, okay, so I write it here. Okay, so this one is cross rate for forward rate. Okay, so I do this lah. Yeah, I do this. So this one already. Okay, just focus on this one first. Okay, so now we have the better picture. Okay, so now accounts payable. Okay, that needed in 180 days. So euro 4 million, right? 4 million. Okay, so times or divide, later we decide. So can you tell me, so now we have forward rate based on this, yeah, the spot rate, we have this both bid price and ask price. So as you can see here, then I put it whatever the answer to here. Okay, now class, should I take bid price forward rate or ask price forward rate? Anyone, please? Anyone? Bid price or ask price? Okay, Yap Shun Kin, ask price. I need one more answer. Anyone? Engkain? Are you? I think you said that you have done it. Do you mind telling me the answer? Are you choosing the ask price as well, or bid price? Anyone? Agree with Yap Shun Kin? Okay, yes, ask price. Oh, great. Yes, ask price. So this one. Okay, similar. sell ringgit Malaysia, buy euro. So price, copy. Okay, let's decide euro, different locations. So what we need to do, you multiply. Okay, so you multiply. Then you will get 20. This one straightforward. Like usually this one 2 marks, isn't it? Based on the question, the mark, the allocated mark, 2 marks. Yeah, as usual, forward market rates got pretty simple. Yeah, so 20 million 441 and 600. Okay, 20 million 441,600. So this is the one when you use forward market hedge. Now, question number 3. Okay, question number 3, demonstrate to Aquatic how a money market hedge can be carried out and determine the corresponding hedge value upon settlement. So this one, money market hedge. Okay, so money market hedge. So this is the steps. Okay, you can snap and then you can do later on and then fill up. So the color coded means that the figures lah, yeah. So before that, based on the money market, where should we borrow? Foreign currency or home currency? Where should we borrow? Foreign currency or home currency? Where should we borrow? Account payable. Home currency, yes, great. Home currency. So meaning to say borrow in home currency, RM. And then the symbol, yeah. How to get the symbol? Okay lah, I just copy lah from my answers. Okay, so this is the one. So by having all this, then you do the sequence. So this one, I thought that we might, finish early, so I just want to cut the time. So I prepared. But if not, then you need to decide lah. Okay, this one 3.5%, this one 4%. Remember when you do the money market hedge account payable, you need to start from the bottom. Okay, and slowly going up. Yeah. So remember the liability. The account payable. Okay, 4 million euro. So start with this. Okay, and we understand that even though we invest in euro, okay, invest in Europe, and then borrow in Malaysia, but in terms of calculation, we need to start with invest first and then until going up. Yeah. So now, since we decide that we need to invest in foreign currency, okay, so foreign currency from the question, borrow. Hold on, let me check the question. Borrow, home currency, foreign currency. Okay, francs. 4%. Okay, so that's why I put 0.04 divided by. Okay, you can put 12/6 or you can put 360 divided by 180 plus 1. Then you will get the interest factor. Yeah, so once you get the interest factor, okay, and then you divide with, the account payable divide by interest factor. So 4 million divided by 1.02, and then you will get the amount. Okay, so based on this, the amount is, okay, 3,921,568 and 63 cents. Okay, so then this is what the amount that, okay, this is how much that we need to invest, okay, to make sure, okay, 180 days from now, we will get solid of the investment return together with the return plus the plus the initial or the principal, okay, exactly 4 million, just exactly like your account payables amount. Yeah, so then in this case, yeah, so you need to borrow in home currency and invest in foreign currency. So meaning to say that you need to convert, in order to invest in euro, okay, you have to convert Malaysian ringgit to euro. So meaning to say sell ringgit Malaysia, buy euro. So in this case, you need to use, oops, as priced. Okay, so you need to use as price. So I copy this and then write in this section. Hold on, what happened? Okay, let me do one more time. Let's see. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, so I copy and then whatever the answer here. And then so do this answer. To solve the current box, it must be based on the value of the last two boxes. Yeah. So now, is it correct that we need to times? Okay, let's check. Euro at the back, euro at the front. Yes, we need to times. Okay. And then you will get this RM yellow color. Okay, then remember, so this is the amount. RM yellow color is the one that we need to borrow. And remember, you have to pay back, okay, in 180 days time. Yeah, so borrowing rate, Malaysia. Okay, so let's look at the question. Borrowing rate 3.5%, investing rate 3%, borrowing rate 3.5%. So use the borrowing rate because we borrow in Malaysia. Okay, so 3.5%, so equal to 0.035 over 360 divided 180 plus 1, and then you will get the interest factor 1.0175. Okay, then you will get, based on my answer, you will get this amount, 20,400,000, hold on, yeah. Okay, 20,465,715 and 70 cents. Okay, so we are done with forward market hedge, money market hedge that you can see it now. And then the last one for the last hedging, number 4, demonstrate to Aquatic how an option market hedge can be carried out and determine the corresponding hedge value upon settlement if expected spot rate for the euro in 180 days are 5.05. Okay, for bid price, and ask price 5.1000. Ask price, yeah. And then we have this section. But before that, let me see, is there any question? Okay, so far no. So I proceed. Okay, so now, based on what we have learned. Okay, this one. Let's set this one first. Okay, based on what we have learned so far, supposedly, when we are dealing with a comparable, you should enter call option. Am I right? It's quite obvious that you can see from the notes. However, please remember to check call option in foreign currency. Then you can rely on call option. So meaning to say our foreign currency is euro. So by right should foreign call options on euro. So take a look at the question. Remember, yeah, by right should call on euro. But based on this partial information here, so can you see? call on ringgit Malaysia, call on home currency. So meaning to say, in this case, you cannot take call option. Instead, you have to take the opposite transaction, put option. Okay, put options on Malaysian ringgit. Yeah, I repeat one more time. Supposedly, according to account payable, we should engage, okay, call options. But since call option on foreign currency, however, since, okay, from the question, the call is on ringgit Malaysia home currency, we cannot take call option. Instead, we need to take put on ringgit Malaysia. Right? I hope that you're clear with that. So back to this. We're done. Okay, this section. Okay, purchase 180 days put options on Malaysia ringgit. In the notes, account payable should enter call options contract by white call because call on home currency. That you explain more, yeah, if you want. So remember, it involves 3 steps. Step 1, to calculate the compounded premium. Okay, so okay, I did not delete that, so it's good for you then. Yeah. So now, since it's about percentage, Bara, it should like this. Yeah, like this. Yeah. So not the receipt, the payment. Yeah, the payment class, because this one we are dealing with account receivables. Not account receivable, account payable. So payment, yeah, payment times premium times compounded rate. Yeah. So now payment, the amount, the account receivable payment, 4 million euro. And then the premium, since we are dealing with put is 4%, so 0.04. And then times compounded rate. Yeah. So, but before we put the compounded rate, leave it there. Okay. Remember, since this one is in euro, okay, and then we are ringgit Malaysia, so meaning to say that you have to sell ringgit in order to, because you have to pay the premium, okay, today. Even though whether you exercise or not in the future, you have to pay today, and then the payment should be in euro. But now you have ringgit Malaysia, because since this is your home currency, so meaning to say that you have to sell ringgit Malaysia and buy euro. So in this case, the spot rate that you need to choose is bid priced. Ask price, not bid price. Yeah. So 5.1290. Then you take times with the compounded rate. So the compounded rate, why I choose 3%? Because the questions mentioned, okay, go back to the top. Yeah. Okay, can you see this? It has cash surplus. So cash surplus, meaning that home country deposit rate. Home country deposit rate. So aquatic Malaysian firm, so Malaysia, deposit rate 3%. So that's why I choose 3%. Yeah. So 3% divided by 360 over 180, then you will get this amount. The premium that you have to pay from the perspective of ringgit Malaysia. Okay, so next, step 2, account payable in ringgit Malaysia, assuming that put option is exercised. So why exercise put option? So okay, the answer that I give you in the PDF in the Weber might be slightly different a bit, okay, but it's based on how the lecture during that time, okay, taught the student, but I taught different way. Yeah, so that's why the answer is slightly different, but you just follow my way lah. Yeah. So now, so you compare, okay, whether to exercise or not. So spot and then exercise. Okay, so spot is less than exercise. So in the money, so that's why you exercise this put option. So when the payment time exercise price, then you will get 20,600,000. So since this one is account payable, both also step 1 outflow, step 2 outflow, so we plus. Okay, so when we plus, then you have this amount. Okay, I want to see the whole thing. Okay, this one. Okay, then you have this amount. Okay, so now you have all the answers. Okay, based on like question number 2, this one question number 3, and question number 4. So number 5, you have to decide which one is better. So since we are dealing with account payables, so we are looking for the cheapest one. So the cheapest one, forward market hedge should be the most preferred as it incurs a lower amount of payment or payables in Ringgit Malaysia home currency. Okay, so then section 2, question 2C. Okay, assuming a Toyota Vios is selling for 2.5 yen in Japan, the current exchange rate for Malaysia is 31.25 yen per Malaysian ringgit, yeah, against Malaysian ringgit. The forecasted annual inflation rates in Malaysia and Japan are 1.5% and 0% respectively. Okay, assuming 70% exchange rate pass-through, what will be the expected price of Vios in Malaysia in 1 year? So the question, usually you need to find this 70% exchange rate pass-through. But now, instead of we need to find that, it is given, meaning that you need to find something else. Okay, what about something else? The new price of the Toyota Vios 1 year from now. Okay, so that's why you need to adjust all the steps, yeah? You need to adjust the steps. Okay, usually step 1, still the same, but by right, supposedly this one should be the second step. By right should be like this. By right should be like this. This one, step 1, step 2, and step 3. Okay, just like that you see from your notes. But since the 70% was given, so you have to adjust a bit. Yeah. So we need to find the, okay, we need to find the new price. So the first one, you need to find the price in Malaysian ringgit. So initial. So the price is not Thai baht, yeah, sorry. This is what we call when you copy paste the template. Okay. Okay. The price in yen divided by the spot rate. So 2.5 million yen divided by the spot rate. Why divide? Because yen, same location at front, both sides. Yeah, so that's why you divide. Then you will get the Malaysian ringgit, the price in Malaysian ringgit. Okay, by right, you should get 80,000 Malaysian ringgit, right? 80,000 Malaysian ringgit. Okay, so now, instead of supposedly from the notes, I repeat one more time, supposedly you need to go to this section, but this section you have to reserve to the last one because you need to find you need to, like step 2 becomes step 3, step 3 becomes step 2. Yeah, so degree of pass-through, so equal to realized percentage change divide by percentage change complete pass-through. So you know it already, can degree of pass-through, the question gave you 70%. So I write it down 70%, already given, right? And then after that, realized percentage change, realized percentage change. So this one you need to find. Yeah, and then percentage of the complete pass-through. So in this case, the percentage change. So by right, if exchange rate move by 10%, the price also should move by 10%, right? So then, but you can see here the inflation 1.5% and Japan 0%. So in fact, the price in Japan is still the same. Okay, in Malaysia, changed by 1.5% by right. So this one, since that Japan at 0%, so it's easy for us. So they just put 1.5%. Okay, so then you leave the realized percentage change that you need to be solved for this one, and then 70% times 1.5%, then you will get 1.05. Okay, so 1.05, this one. Yeah, so then you can answer this by finding new price, because the question asks you to find new price. Yeah, the question asks you to find new price. Let me highlight this, because this is the one that you need to find. Okay, so then initial price, whatever your answer here on top, so you get, based on my calculation, you get 80,000. Okay, so 80,000, put both sides, upper and lower part here, and then leave it the new price that we need to solve, and then realized price 1.05% is the one from step 2 answer just now. Then you will get new price 80,840 ringgit. Okay, so that's how you solved for question section B, question 2C. Okay, the last one. Okay, so the last one, this one is not CRA, yeah, class. This one just normal investment. Okay, I think that there is a possibility that you get confused with this. Yeah, maybe you thought that we are dealing with CRA. Actually, it is not. It's just that normal investment. You just convert currency A to currency B, and then you want to hedge, and then you use forward market. Okay, sorry, forward rate, and then back to currency A. Something like that. Yeah. So it's not CRA. Yeah. So let's take a look at this question. Mr. Cranny is a fund manager in London. His fund is an aggressive fund that searches out relatively high returns around the globe. He currently has an accumulated funds amounting £1 million to invest. So this is the home currency then, line number 3. Yeah? To invest, and also identified a covered short-term interest investment opportunity in Malaysia for 6 months. So the intention here is from British pound to Malaysian ringgit and invest for 6 months. Assuming the current spot rate for US dollar are 3.1385, okay, Malaysian ringgit against USD, and then 3.1390 Malaysian ringgit against USD. So this one, the today's spot rate, yeah. For the pounds are, so you get 1.5820-23, so 23 rupees the last 2 digit for us price. The Malaysian time deposit, so this one is deposit rate or investing rate, yeah. 180 maturity are earning 8.9% per annum. The London euro currency market for the pound is yielding at 4.2% per annum on similar maturity. The forward rate for 180 delivery in UK are showing 1.5555, and also, USD per pounds, and also 1.5561 USD per pounds. Demonstrate and estimate the gain from his investment, assuming ringgit Malaysia is fixed to dollar. Okay, just fixed ringgit. Okay, so meaning that today's exchange rate is also the same as the future spot rate. So now, by right, okay, by right, it has so-called £1 million to invest, and Mr. Kanner wants to invest in Malaysia. So let's find the exchange rate between British pound and also Malaysian ringgit. Tak ada, right? You can't even find it. So meaning to say, either you use spot rate, cross rate. You can use cross rate if you want, okay? or you can just use the traditional one. Okay, meaning to say, this is the one, yeah. I think, let me see whether, but okay, let me hide. Can I? Okay. Show tabs on the okay, right. So you can see this, yeah. So this is the one. So meaning to say we start with pounds and then convert to, then you do the traditional way, okay, and then convert to USD, and then from USD you convert to Malaysian ringgit, and only you can invest. Or if you want to cut the steps, you can use cross rate and then get the cross rates. Okay, but since this one investment, so I just follow the traditional way. Okay, so based on the traditional way. Okay, so 1 million, then you convert, so meaning to say that sell British pound and then buy USD. Sell British pound, so this one, hold on, yeah. So we are dealing with the current spot rate because we need to convert from British pound to USD. So sell British pound, buy USD. Bid price, am I right? So bid priced. So take this, use bid priced. Okay, so this one, let's substitute bid priced. Okay, and then 1 million, and then do we need to times? Checks. Okay, different location. Yes, indeed, we need to times or multiply with this. Then you will get the amount based on this, 1,582,000. Okay, so then so wherever the answer here, I transfer first. Still copy, then transfer first. Okay, so now what we need to do, and after we start the investment in the UK, convert to British, in the UK, and then convert to USD, and then only you can convert to Malaysian ringgit. Yeah, so now sell USD and then buy Malaysian ringgit. So which one? Sell USD, buy Malaysian ringgit. So again, bid price matches the best. And then you put it here. Okay, so then you put it then. Okay, then you will get the ringgit Malaysia red color. Okay, then once you get this, remember the question asks you that Mr. Craner is intrigued to invest for 6 months in Malaysian markets. Yeah, so invest Malaysia. So from the question, okay, from the question, it will give you the return of 8.9% per annum, but this one only 6 months, so that's why you have to do 0.089 divided by 360 over 180 plus 1, then you will get the interest factor. Okay, get the interest factor. So based on whatever the ringgit Malaysia green red color, then you will get this. Yeah, and the rest I did not delete, so you can see lah. Yeah. Then after that, let me explain about the flow. Yeah, and then after that, once you get this, convert back. Okay, convert back to USD. Okay, by using the future spot rate. So future spot rate, sell Malaysian ringgit and buy USD. So sell Malaysian ringgit and buy USD. Okay, this one. Why you need to use current spot rate? Remember, Malaysian ringgit is fixed to USD. So whether it's current spot rate, year 0 or year 1 or 6 month, still fixed. So whatever the answer for the current is the same in the future as well. So since we have this Malaysian ringgit investment value return, you need to convert back to USD. So sell Malaysian ringgit, buy USD. So obviously this time around, you need to use as priced. Okay, then you use as price, convert, and get the Malaysian ringgit. Okay, and then the question asks you to what the question just now, the identify a covered short-term interest investment opportunity. So meaning to say that Mr. Cranner wants to cover by using forward rate. Yeah, so instead of you use the spot rate to convert USD back to pounds, okay, it hedged by using forward rate. So sell USD, buy pounds. Okay, forward rate. Sell USD, buy pounds. Ask price. Am I right? So ask price. 1 point, so you can see here 1.5561 USD against British pound. So you divide because same location, then you will get this. Okay, so now the answer is I don't say it's like it's wrong. It's just that I accept, okay, in the examination, for example, I accept if you just minus this, okay, let me, okay, hold on, because there are two sides of the answer that I want to highlight, okay, in my case, okay, minus 5. Let me adjust first, yeah, then I will explain that. I accept both, yeah, because this is my answer, yeah, but the answer scheme showed 40,000, okay, 40,000 point 7. Okay, 40,750 and 70 cents. Why the answer give that way? Okay, because they use the concept of time value of money, because 6 months from now, this pound 1 million will grow. Okay, so however, if we using this concept, so meaning to say that we still need to use the same concept for the pure market speculation just now, forward market speculation just now, isn't it? Because we just minus with the initial outlay. So so this is what I meant just now, yeah. So the real answer scheme, you need to find the present value of the for future value of this. So we believe that 1 million today will grow to 1,021,000 6 months from now. So that's why they have this answer. Okay, and then minus with this. But personally, okay, I think majority of my students, because I taught you this way, you're going to have this answer. So that's why in the PDF, in the Weibo, the one that uploaded the final answer, you will get this answer. By right, this one should be the answer as well. So that's why I put here or. Yeah, this one without, this one if we don't use this one. If you don't use this one, yeah, then you can get this. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying, class? Okay, that's how you get the game. So you might have to answers. So yeah, so that's all. So is there any question, class? Okay, so if no questions, so that's all for today. So I really hope that if you're not clear, you do some revision. Remember, please do all the tutorial questions all the in-class exercises and these passing questions. Yeah, I mean, especially the calculation part lah. Yeah, so I think that you will be okay. All right, so if no questions, so that's all for today. I wish you good luck for next week. Okay, class, thank you very much. You don't have to take the attendance for today, so it's fine. All right, you may leave. Thank you.